Right, so it's Max here, and in this video I am going to be talking about my new camera. Uh, so, my old camera I may have mentioned when I took it to Fuerteventura in December, the display stopped working. As you can see, this is my old camera. So, it turns on, as you saw then, it said cyber shot, and then just kind of flashes sometimes, as you can see it's doing now. And just being really annoying. And it still works. The second you can go to here, but then if you try and take a photo, it will have lines across, so the photos are absolutely ruined. The second you click the shutter button when you're on video mode, it just starts working. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, turns off fine. So this camera is my old Sony Cybershot DSC W830. It was a really good camera. I recommend it if you want to start before getting a DSLR or any kind of professional camera. £120 off Sony, or I got it for £75 from Argos, I think it was, and it was brand new. But yeah, enough talk about the old camera. You've probably seen it. It's small compared to my new camera. So yeah, I'm going to swap to this camera and show you this camera that we now have. This camera that I'm now on records 1080p, whereas this old camera only 720p. So, let's swap to this camera. Okay guys, so now I've swapped to my old Sony camera, and this is my new beast, my Canon EOS 1300D. One thing I would like to compare when I put these on the computer and edit them is the microphone quality, because I watched a couple of videos and apparently the microphone on this isn't very good, but compared to this camera, the Sony camera, I'm sure it's better or just as good. I've tried to keep it in roughly the same area so you can kind of see. Like I said, this is 720p, whereas this is 1080p. So I got this camera on Friday, and it's now Tuesday. I've had it the weekend to play with it and work out the settings and stuff, and it is apparently a good beginner's DSLR. It's the only DSLR I've tried, so I'm sure it is, because I've got quite used to the settings while using it this weekend, and I went to a festival this weekend, so it was a great opportunity to take some photos and a few videos just to experiment with all the settings and stuff. If you'd like to see some of the photos, go check out my Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. Most of the photos will be taken on this 4S. So basically my photo history has kind of gone. I started off just taking some photos for myself on this camera, but then it just died. It now has white lines going across, and it's really annoying. You can't take any photo without, you can't make out anything in the photo, as I'm sure I mentioned. So then I moved to this iPhone 4S, but it's got a cracked screen, so it's not really that good. And now I've finally got a proper camera that takes really nice photos. It's got a really good resolution. I'm not sure the exact resolution, but it's really good. I've had lots of opportunities to use it over the weekend. But yeah, so it has an automatic mode, scenery modes, and also a fully manual and some kind of semi-manual options in this dial, and you can just turn it. It also has a video option, obviously, as you saw I was videoing it earlier. So if you look at the settings on the screen, it has the shutter speed here, which you can adjust through this dial here, and then it has the f-stop, and you can just hold down this button that has AV and move the wheel here, and then to get the ISO you press the little button up here on top of the pad, and it will give you the options, or you can change it to automatic. One thing I'd like to say to you guys is this is not a full review or any kind of, like I just said, I just had it over the weekend. I'm not a professional photographer or anything. I'm just kind of showing you these things. If you want to see the photos that I've taken with this, most of them will be on that iPhone 4S that is about 6 years old, but if you want to see the latest ones will be taken with this, go check the link in the description. Please go click it, follow it. So at the moment I've got a 16 gig SD in here, and it's got a decent battery. It lasted a whole day of just being used. It's half videos, half photos. So yeah, I think it's a really nice camera. So I got this camera for £180, second hand off eBay, barely used. Most of the second hand ones on eBay were going for around £230, but these brand new are around 400. So This is like supposed to be around £230-ish, but I got it for £180, which is a bargain. At the moment, I just got the stock lens, the Canon EOS 18-55mm lens. It has autofocus, manual focus, and a stabilizer on-off switch. And then it comes with all the caps and everything. It was in really good condition. It looked like it had been barely used. And here are all the caps, so you can just put it away. It also came with a bag that's down there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd love you to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video next Wednesday.